Mauricio Ruffy is going to brutally KO Benoit Saint Denis in Paris this weekend, boys. I think this is going to be a mauling. I think Ruffy is going to destroy Benoit Saint Denis and absolutely chin him out cold in Paris in front of his home crowd. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be sad. I love me, my marauder, Benoit Saint Denis, but I think it's over. I think, Benoit, your time has come. You got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He's cooked. I think Benoit Saint Denis cooked this weekend, boys. I have tried to think of alternative ways of the Marauder, a fashion where Benoit goes for 3 rounds straight, grappling dominance, 15 minutes of dominance. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. I think Benoit Saint Denis cooked. I think at some point in this fight, Mauricio Ruffy is going to find that shot. He's going to put him to sleep. Benoit Saint Denis has just been scraping by. He's just been fucking scraping by nonstop in all of his fights. He got chinned by Poirier. He got destroyed by Moicano. Just got beat up by Moicano in front of the home crowd in Paris last year. Got a beating put on him. And then he got a donation in Kyle Popolek in Canada, in Montreal. I watched him live. And I love BSD, man. I am hoping that this is one of those takes where I am wrong. But I think it's undeniable. I think Ruffy is going to KO Benoit Saint Denis. There is 15 minutes for Mauricio Ruffy to find that shot, to find that chin. And I think he's going to do it. Whether it be a brutal flash knockout like his last one against King Green, or whether it be a ground and pound TKO like his Dana White Contender Series debut, or just an onslaught of pressure and power from Ruffy like he did have against, what's his name, the Australian guy, you guys know who I'm talking about, in his UFC debut. I think Ruffy's going to find that shot. I think he's going to find that KO blow. After watching Benoit Saint Denis in Montreal live, after watching him against Moicano, against Poirier, rewatching his old fights, I don't understand how Benoit hasn't been chinned before. I don't understand how in his first fight, Dos Santos did not put him out cold. I don't understand. Benoit Saint Denis, as much as I love him, as much as I want him to win, as much as I'm praying, please, BSD, God of War, please win. I don't think it's possible. The dude's hands are down here constantly. They're constantly here. His stance is he's waiting to be chinned. He's waiting to be chinned. And as we've seen, Mauricio Ruffy is one of the most calculated shot selectors in the UFC right now. He hasn't had that many fights in the UFC, but they are calculated. Each one of his shots, the way that he fights is like a prime Conor McGregor. Whether he be trying to copy Conor or whether that just be his style, he's one of the slickest strikers, probably the slickest striker in lightweight right now. If you're not looking at, he might even be slicker than Topuria, let's be honest. He's not better than Topuria, but the striking is slick. It's clean. He's looking for that knockout blow the entire fight. He's got power in his hands. He can throw up spinning wheel kicks like against King Green. He can throw flying knees. He can throw uppercuts. He can throw shovel left hooks like he did against that fat guy that weighed in like 30 pounds over the limit. On fight day, he was like 30 pounds over the limit. Ruffy dropped him multiple times. Beat him up. Landed nasty shots. If he landed that shovel left hook that he landed on lawn top on Benoit Saint Denis, Benoit's going out cold. He's going out cold. He's going unconscious. I don't think he can survive. I think Benoit's time has come. I think he's gonna get chinned this fight, boys. I think it's not even a crazy take. You guys let me know how you feel about that. Who you guys are picking in this fight in the comments down below. But it's not a crazy take. That Benoit Saint Denis has been exposed by Poirier. He got chinned. He got chinned against Poirier in the co-main a while back. I think it was 299. He got exposed. His chin was up in the air. He got caught. Everybody was like, "Oh, Benoit's down. He's gonna be Renato Moicano." Was a massive favorite in Paris, and then got ground and pound TKO'd, and his face got brutalized. Doctor stoppage. He just got destroyed in the grappling, in the ground and pound. On the ground, he just looked like a fish out of water when Renato was on top of him. So imagine even if Ruffy can reverse position, get on top of BSD, and land those shots like he did in his Dana White Contender Series. He was able to get on top of the guy, land big ground and pound, and finish the fight. I think it's either going to be a brutal ground and pound TKO, or it's going to be a flash knockout, like not a spinning wheel kick, but maybe a flying knee, an uppercut, or a shovel left hook, something that just puts Benoit out. I think it's inevitable, boys. I'm praying this is one of them videos where I'm wrong, because my crazy takes as of recently have been wrong, but I'm praying that this one is wrong, because I want Benoit to win. I want the Marauder to get a comeback in Paris, but I don't see it happening. I think Ruffy's going to find that shot. He's going to KO Benoit Saint Denis inside of 2 rounds. I think first round's going to be competitive. I think BSD will actually get to the hips of Ruffy, get a couple takedowns. I think he will. But Ruffy's takedown defense is great. People have said, oh, we haven't seen the takedown defense. We haven't seen him really get pushed by a grappler. But in his Dana White Contender Series fight, he was able to defend the takedowns, reverse positions. When he was fighting a heavy Long Top wasn't able to take him down. He wasn't even really able to get close to take him down, and Ruffy controls the distance very well. Very, very well. He's got that bladed stance. He really just looks like Conor McGregor 2.0 or Timu Conor McGregor, man. He's got that stance. He's got that bounce, that kind of pop, in and out. I don't see Benoit Saint Denis dealing with that. We've seen Saint Denis just consistently not improve his striking defense. He doesn't improve his striking defense. He's got no head movements. He's got no footwork. And his head is constantly centered. It's constantly centered, and his hands are always in the same spot. He's got no defense with his hands. He doesn't move his head off the center line, and he doesn't have footwork. He's cooked. He's cooked. I'm praying I'm wrong, but I think he's cooked. There's no way. There's no way out of this one, man. And unless Ruffy actually sells and just gets taken down and gets marauded for 15 minutes by the best marauder, Benoit Saint Denis, which I don't see happening. If he does, I would be actually shocked. I would actually be shocked. I think Mauricio Ruffy is a lock this weekend. I think he's one of my most confident favorites. I really hope BSD can pull off an upset. He's not even that big of an underdog. I think he should be a massive underdog just because of the fact that we've seen how he's looked. When I was in Montreal watching that fight, watching BSD live, I was not impressed. And Propolik was a layup. He was supposed to be a layup coming in on short notice, and he clipped Benoit a couple times. Obviously Benoit got to the hips. He does good by keeping his head tucked, keeping his head on the inside. Even Dustin couldn't get that guillotine off. He kept his head on the inside. He does have good takedowns, but he shoots from a mile away, and you can see it coming from a mile away. I am predicting that Mauricio Ruffy lands a flying knee and ground and pound TKO. I think that's how it's going to play out. I think after one round of Ruffy kind of adjusting to know what Benoit's movements are going to be, I think after that, Benoit's cooked. I think round 2 or round 3 TKO or flash knockout from Mauricio Ruffy. He's going to calculate Benoit's movements. He's going to know what Benoit does because Benoit does the same thing over and over again. He loves to slam that body kick early. He loves to shoot his takedowns from far away. They're very predictable. And also, Benoit just doesn't move his head when he pushes you. He's like an Aaron Pico trying to power you forward, but he's slow and his hands are extra down and he's chinnable. So it's just, it's a recipe for disaster, boys. It's a recipe for disaster. I'm praying that the guys can get it done in Paris. I'm praying that BSD can get it done in Paris, but I think his time has come. I think he's cooked. He will be a gatekeeper, a marauder of the bottom of the top 15, but I think Ruffy's KOing him. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. That is my hot take. It's not even a hot take, boys. It's not even a hot take. It's a casual take at this point, but I think it's inevitable. That's the entire video, boys. If you guys did enjoy the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop it down in the comments what you guys think about this fight, who you guys are picking, and I will catch you boys in the next one. See you.